Welcome back. Uma Shankarji, tell us, you were on this Sun Yoga. Whenever you are on Sun Yoga, you lived without taking any food or water even.
Yes.
Even without sleep.
Yes.
We are told that. And how could you manage this rare feat?
Very nice, very simple, very simple. Sun is the main source of that all the energy. When I am gazing the sun cosmic energy, I can purify all the energy toxins through the sun cosmic energy, and that's enough. So I can make relax. And actually, why we should take the rest? Because we have so many toxins, and that toxins are make us disturb. And what we are having, that food, that also chemical food, poisonous food we are having. So we are getting tired.
Means if you stay under sunlight for 30 minutes, for about 30 minutes a day,
Yeah.
can you survive without taking any food throughout the day?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
If I do the noon time, 15 minutes, that enough for 24 hours.
15 minutes Sun Yoga is enough for you to sustain for the entire day?
24 hours.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And if I do 1 hour together, then it will be as a storage battery, as a solar battery. It can manage 15 days if it is the cloudy day, means as a rainy season also I can manage.
But we should not say this, Uma Shankarji, but you can save a lot of money on food and other food requirements of the body.
Yes, in our that earth, so many places, very poor peoples are there. It could be solved, definitely. But
Yeah.
it is not only our purpose, it is the
Yeah,
good
true.
benefit for the sun meditation.
Okay.
Peaceful of mind is the main purpose of sun yoga.
Since 1995, when you first had experienced of this enlightenment through sun, how many times you were on sun meditation without taking any food and without taking a sleep?
That it was 17th of August 1996 to 7th of December 1996.
Okay.
And morning just I took bath, and then I used to the sun meditation half an hour, 7:30 to 8. And then 8 o'clock I used to go my ashram press, Pondicherry ashram press, my press work. Then noon time, 12 to 1 o'clock, that break time, I used to do the sun meditation. Again I used to go to the job up to 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Then 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. I used to relax in the seashore, on the seashore. And then I used to go ashram main gate reception duty 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Then after 11 p.m. I used to go for the ocean meditation, means night silence meditation. It was morning 5:30 to 6 o'clock. And so without sleep, without food and without drinking water, I was like that nearly 4 months. And then I got confidence, oh, that I solved, I got
For 4
something.
months you lived on that?
Yes.
Okay, continuously.
Continuously.
Okay.
After the 12 years, I was there, but sometimes it was not continue, not due to me, due to the society sake of the society.
Due to some compulsions.
Yeah, compulsions.
Okay. And tell us the impact on it had its impact on your health. Are you healthy now?
Yes, I am very better than others person.
Okay, okay. You don't have any health complications.
Yes,
because of
yes.
this
That time I didn't lost my weight.
Mhm.
Was very much perfect health. When I am eating, I am feeling tired. But when I was not eating, I was very fresh.
Okay, okay. And what kind of other benefits you have experienced it apart from being able to survive without food? What are the other major experiences you have undergone?
Yes, that's very nice. This is the food requirement. It is this one.
That is one element of the entire one aspect of the story.
One aspect of that, and that is also Siddhi.
Okay.
Siddhi means which stage we are living and we are blocked. That is also Siddhi. And after through the sun meditation, I very easily I got the enlightenment, self realization.
Yeah.
And after that, and I got the 29 chakras, and each chakras, body inside 7, above the Sahasrara 11 chakras, and down part of the Muladhara chakras there is a 11 chakras, and final chakras on the top I could reach the universal black hole, and there I saw the pendulum. One pendulum is moving clockwise and anti-clockwise, and when pendulum is moving clockwise, then from the black hole of universe energy is coming out. And that energy, Einstein was told the E equal to mc square. And then I was started research why Einstein that E equal to mc square cannot solve our the all scientific problem. And then I got that answer also. One drops of water and ocean of water, both are the water, but all power is not equal. And drops of water, if we fell down in the dry sand, it will be dry out. But same drop, if we put it in the ocean, it can purify plenty things. Similarly, what E equal to mc square, what that Einstein was discovered, that is the unit of the energy, that is the one drop of energy. But without atmosphere, we cut the atmosphere, then energy cannot work. And scientific experiment is going on. Without atmosphere, we are getting that energy and we are experimenting. So that's why we got fell. That was my experience, and I saw the vision. Why scientists are now blocking, they could not reach, but science and spirituality are together, they are always together, and they are living together, they are standing one place, and I felt there. So there I found that EMC square into V square into 1 by D square, that is the peace, then it will be balance, and when it will be balance, and then it will be that all that problem will be solved. So our body also same as universe. Not only that, one cell, our one cell also same nature of the universe. It is same law maintaining. That I saw through the my vision through the sun meditation. And next, one atom also same quality as the universe. So all things I got, and through the sun meditation.
Has anyone doubted your claims? Because in in our society, many people question people who claim that they are surviving without food and they are able to manage without sleep, etc. Has any rationalists have you come across any rationalists who challenged your claims, and have you proved your achievements to any scientific scrutiny?
Yes. That was very ancient time when I was started All India Walking. Yes, I did All India Walking.
Has anybody questioned you?
Yes, that time I reached to Lonawala. There is a Koibaladham, one yoga research center is there, where they are researching about the spirituality, how we are developing. And they took me 10 days inside the laboratory, and they tested me, and they took my brain EEG, heart ECG, and everything all together, and they got surprised, and they told, yes, it is correct.
They testified finally. Okay.
Several places they has been testified, and they got the certificate. Yes, he is a true person, and what is telling, it is true.
Otherwise, why should you make false claims? You are not here to fool around people, right?
And some people also tested my eyes also.
Okay.
And Aurobindo Eye Hospital also, and
they found it. They found your eyes normal.
Normal.
What about your family and childhood, Uma Shankar ji? Are you married?
No, but I do feel my whole universe is my family.
Okay, good, great, yeah. And how was your childhood during when you have acquired taste for this kind of yogic or spiritual lifestyle?
I am very lucky. My father and mother are both spiritual, and their seed is with me. So I got developed, and 5 years old when I was listening that one talk of that spirituality, where
who is that person whose talk you heard?
Spiritual leader.
Okay.
On spiritual leader
in Bengal.
In Bengal.
Okay.
And suddenly I saw from my heart to his heart was got connection one light, and through the light I could read what he was guiding to others. He was not capable for that. Means he is not doing practice self-realization, but he is giving idea to how to get the self-realization. Then I felt, oh, spirituality is the great science. There must be a great law, which law can solve our all problems.
Uma Shankar ji, another important question that crops up in the minds of people, that there are many varieties of yoga. Each yogic guru says that this is the right path, this is the right line to practice yoga, this is the right way of practicing it in your day-to-day life to overcome all the problems A to Z. But how an ordinary person, common man, an individual should select the best practice, and which is the best manner to practice the yoga, and how can we select the better one? Because we don't know. An ordinary person cannot understand, differentiate between different forms of yoga. There are plenty of yogic forms, right?
True. today so many gurus we are telling, so my yoga is the best, and so public are
everyone
very
says
much-
that
very
theirs
much
is the best. Yeah.
confused, very much confused. So like that is, there is a very simple things. Guru will be never create ego, and there will be as a very humble and simple. And then another one things, and the sun meditation, we are never say I born from this society, I learn from this society, it is my duty to serve for the society as a servant of society. And those real guru, they will never claim me is a guru, because they know
Yeah.
guru is within
Yeah.
everybody, not me only. So this is the identification. Those are the real guru. They will be never claim I am a guru. They will be very humble,
Good. Oh,
simple.
one simple
and
answer you have given us. And what are your future plans and what is your mission now?
Our target, my plan is the universal peace, universal unity, and universal brotherhood.
Okay, you want to propagate this message among people?
Yes,
Okay.
through the self-realization, only the solution.
గుడ్. అండ్ అది ఉమాశంకర్ గారు చెప్తున్నారు ఏంటంటే బెస్ట్ యోగిక్ మెథడ్ ఏది ఎంచుకోవాలనేది చాలామంది మనలో డౌట్ వస్తుంది. యోగా చేయాలని ఆసక్తి ఉన్నప్పటికీ కూడా అనేక మంది మాదే బెటర్ యోగిక్ మెథడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ అని చెప్తుంటారు. ఉమాశంకర్ గారు చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే గురువుని బట్టి మనం అర్థం చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఎవరైతే సింపుల్గా ఉంటారో, నేనే అథారిటీ అని చెప్పారో, ఎవరికైతే తక్కువ ఎగో ఉంటుందో, అహం ఉంటుందో, అటువంటి పర్సన్ మనం ఫాలో కావచ్చు అని చెప్తున్నారు. సో ఈజీ టు ఐడెంటిఫై దట్ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఆల్సో. అండ్ యూనివర్సల్ పీస్, బ్రదర్హుడ్ను ప్రాపగేట్ చేయడమే తన గోల్గా చెప్పుకుంటున్నారు ఉమాశంకర్జీ. ఈ సన్ యోగా అనేది నిజంగా కూడా సన్ ఈజ్ ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ ఎనర్జీ సోర్స్ ఇన్ ద ఎంటైర్ యూనివర్స్. అది మనకు కూడా తెలుసు. దాన్ని యోగిక్ ఫామ్లోకి తీసుకొచ్చేసి యోగా మెథడ్స్తో దాన్ని సమ్మిళితం చేసి ఒక యోగా ఫామ్ ద్వారా మనకు అందించే ప్రయత్నం చేస్తున్న కొద్దిమందిలో ఉమాశంకర్ గారు. ఉమాశంకర్జీ, థ్యాంక్స్ అ లాట్ ఫర్ జాయినింగ్ విత్ అస్ దిస్ ఈవినింగ్ అండ్ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ టు యూ అండ్ యువర్ మిషన్. నమస్తే. దట్స్ ఆల్ ఫర్ నౌ ఇన్ దిస్ డిస్కషన్. కీప్ వాచింగ్ ఛానల్ 4. చూస్తూనే ఉండండి ఛానల్ 4, ఫేస్ ద ట్రూత్.